royalty, and that's exactly where I belong, because I'm a princess.
I just been informed that The Undertaker and Mankind have just had quite a conversation on the Superstar line.
Oh, really?
That would be worth the price of admission. Option 8, as a matter of fact. Well, the thing about it right now is that Hunter Hearst Helmsley's got to regroup his troops here a little bit, get them refocused, get them thinking about their business and not about that big old snake.
Well, Hunter, I think, is going to do everything possible to stay away from the wild man, Marc Mero. No question about that. The individual whom he stole the title from.
Stole the title from? He won that title fair and square, and I watched it. I saw it with my own eyes.
That peroxide's got to affect your memory.
I don't peroxide my hair.
Talking to the young lady.
Listen to this capacity
This is
crowd.
just not fair. This is not good sportsmanship as far as I'm concerned.
It's New York City. What'd you expect?
Now, wait a minute now. You're talking about the most avid fans in the world. If they don't like you, you're going to know about it.
That's right.
And if they do like you, boy, you're really going to know about it.
And they tell me.
Yeah, they do like you. A lot of folks like you all over the world.
I know.
JR's not one of them.
Have you been downloaded today?
Stop it. The most downloaded personality ever
That's right.
on America Online.
We hit 1 million last
Ever.
week, babe.
If you don't believe it, just ask
1
her.
million?
1 million
No other superstar from Hollywood even comes close.
Not Pam Anderson, not Jenny McCarthy, not Terry Hatcher, no one. It's me.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley wants no part of the wild man Marc Mero. And I can't say as I blame him in the mood that Mero's in. Mero wants that Intercontinental title back. Somewhere down the line, we're going to see that one-on-one matchup.
And I hope we do, so Hunter can prove once again who's the true champion.
Helmsley, a lot of rumors floating around today between Helmsley and Mr. Perfect. I don't know what the deal is there.
I understand that.
Well, you know, I have the inside scoop there, and I was talking to Hunter a little bit before.
Yeah.
And he got tired of Mr. Perfect taking all the credit is all that's happened.
Apparently a bit of a difference of opinion, which we will follow.
Sure
And
will.
look at that body drop, nicely done. And Goldust is having his problems with the wild man. Herb drive takedown.
Well, some great quickness by wild man Marc Mero.
Come on, referee.
And how can that young lady watch what's going on to Goldust? I mean,
Can I go give her some
she doesn't
tips?
get excited about anything.
Well, she's cool and calculating. She knows exactly what she's doing down there, just like I do.
Perhaps can we say cold? I mean, you're a very passionate woman. We see that you care about what goes on in the ring. Look at this. Blocked. Nice maneuver. No, that's blocked as well. Mero coming from behind. Roll up. 1, 2, and almost a count of 3.
Come on, you talk about Marlena. Look across the ring at Sable there. She's empty inside. You look in her eyes and you see nothing. She doesn't even know how to smile.
Why don't you run over there and run me a little air and see if she's got another cigar?
Why, do you need
I
one?
can smoke a victory cigar here later tonight.
I'm allergic, though. You can't do it here while I'm here.
All right, set up for the ride. Goldust. And the stalker, Barry Windham, underneath the clothesline. Underneath another one. And what a clothesline on his own right.
Windham might as well be wrestling in coveralls. Those pants,
Coveralls.
those pants have got to be restricted as far as his quickness is concerned.
that right?
Nice if you're going hunting. What's his...
Little
Okay,
camouflage.
Marlena, check him out, honey. Make sure he's all right.
All right, Hunter Hearst Helmsley against Barry Windham.
Barry Windham's dad, Black Jack Mulligan's been in this arena a few times, hasn't
Well,
he?
I'll say.
Second generation World Wrestling Federation superstar.
What matches he had with Pedro Morales. Historic matches here many years ago.
You know what? Barry Windham was a two-time former tag team champion.
All of this.
I remember that because I was about 4 years old when it happened.
Mero gets the tag. Helmsley hits the exit.
Where's Clarence Mason? He's not out here today.
And, well, I think Clarence is very busy. We saw him earlier on with his tag team champions, and he may be consoling them as we speak.
You know, between the tag team champions and Crush and Farouk, I think he's spreading himself too thin personally. I mean, I can handle it, so I would take on the responsibility. But somebody like, Clarence.
Whoa, look at this. Here we go. Rocky Maivia now against this huge powerhouse from Hawaii, Crush.
I mean, it's not like he's a genius or anything. He's a lawyer.
Back to the corner, no place to be. His very first match in the World Wrestling Federation. Rocky Maivia. Look at this. And the King, oh no. He's in there with the wrong individual of the King.
The veteran King from Memphis is an opportunity. Oh! Now that's he's 6'5", 275. It's Rocky Maivia.
Unbelievable agility, yes sir.
Hey.
Look out, and the King is hoisted over the top. What an unbelievable uppercut.
Looked like a Rocky Johnson drop kick to me.
Whoa, it certainly
Absolutely.
did. And the King coming in. Oh, he wants no more of Rocky Maivia.
He is absolutely amazing. You think he wants to manage him?
The former Dwayne Johnson taking the name of his dad and his grandfather and forming Rocky Maivia is a tribute to them.
You know, taking a look at Rocky Maivia, I'm definitely interested in this prospect. All he needs is a little bit of guidance, and I can take him all the way to the top.
I see stars in your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I see something else, but
It's not
we'll
bad
get into
looking,
that
not
right
either.
now.
Hunter Hearst
Hard
Helmsley, the veteran, just chopping away on Rocky Maivia. Look at, he is vicious.
Rocky Johnson. I'll tell you, Dwayne Johnson, now known as Rocky Maivia,
Oh, look at-
USA Today All-American in high school in football.
Now, that won't get him anything right now. He is being taught a lesson in aggressiveness by Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and perhaps now by Goldust. Here we go. Suplex nicely done. Off the other side. Here comes Goldust. Drop the elbow. A cover. This could do it in a count. No, it's two.
Goldust very, very aggressive here.
Well, you know, Hunter and Goldust are both very devastating, but by the looks of Rocky Maivia's body, I mean, I think he can take some punishment.
Gosh.
Yeah, but you can't judge that look by looking at the cover.
Rocky Maivia played defensive tackle for the Miami Hurricanes for Coach Dennis Erickson. Played on a national championship team. This kid's a great athlete.
Oh, and a headbutt by Crush.
You know, when you're in there with Crush, you look small.
Anyone
Yeah.
would look small compared to Crush. Oh, my goodness. And Crush is just, look at him. Look what he is doing to Rocky Maivia.
Said it before, Crush is a lot like Michael Irvin. Keep him out of jail, he can play.
Oh, not a nice thing to say. Here comes the King, wide open, Rocky Maivia. Oh,
King, show him how it's done, baby.
I thought the King was going to go for a drop kick or a head scissors. Well,
I don't
maybe
think
not.
so. Maybe not.
King has a very refined ground attack. He ain't going to leave his feet if he
Come on,
don't
I
have
can't
to.
start this again.
Nonetheless, the chant of this capacity crowd is getting to the King. He does not like to hear that Burger King chant. Uh-oh, and again, wide open.
Well, would you like to hear some chant of a Vince take off the toupee?
What was that again?
You wouldn't like to hear some chant like Vince take off the toupee, would you now? Of course he doesn't like hearing Burger King.
All right.
Put
I'd
yourself
take
in
it
his
off. I'd take it
situation.
off.
Let me ask you, when a strong wind blows, does it just sweep it right off?
Toe to toe, and look at this. Rocky is, look, he's backing up Hunter Hearst Helmsley. What guts on the part of this young man. The rookie now, whipping Hunter Hearst to back. Body drop.
Very nice.
And Rocky with the presence of mind to attempt to make a tag.
The Rock.
Remembers, here we go. And here comes Jake the Snake.
You go from a raw rookie to an experienced veteran.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Look out, King! I got a feeling somebody's going to
Set up
get
for
DDT
the
here.
ride. Back body drop dash. DDT coming up.
Oh, no,
Hunter
no,
Hearst
no.
Helmsley being wound up. Here we go. Short arm, yeah.
Oh, no, no.
Go ahead, that's what they want to say.
No, they can't call for the DDT. No.
Do it, Jake.
No.
Do it, Jake.
Hunter, watch out.
Do it, Jake. And no, he can't. Hunter Hearst Helmsley driving Jake the Snake.
There we
No
go. That's
man's
all I like to
land.
see. Come on, guys. Take advantage of the situation. Come on. The ref's not even looking at you.
Helmsley's team like a pack of dogs here. Taking advantage over the veteran from Stone Mountain, Georgia. 41-year-old Jake the Snake Roberts been assaulted here.
Has he ever? And I think
Wait a minute.
King
let's
was
see our
tagged in
referee.
and he
They go
didn't even know
somewhere
it.
else.
wide open.
King's
Shot
off.
to the ribs.
King likes this. Jake hurt. Lawler with the advantage. Just the way Lawler wants it. And Lawler's got a score to settle with Jake the Snake.
He does indeed.
Not that long ago on Raw that Lawler tasted the DDT.
There we go. You tell him how it is, King. Oh, he's falling and he can't get up.
Look at this.
Lawler has some hyena-like qualities.
Making reference to Jake's demons, if you would, in the past. And Jake scooped up now from behind. Here we go, yeah! That's it!
Another DDT!
One, two, yeah!
We'll see you later, King! We'll see you on Raw tomorrow night!
King?
The King was crowned.
Was he ever?
Don't laugh, that's not funny.
Oh! However, Goldust right in to take over where the King left off. Uh-oh.
Jake hasn't been spending any time at the beach, has he?
And look at this, the opportunist, Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
To be a champion's all about.
hammering away.
Helmsley's a businessman. He's all business. No baloney with Helmsley. Lawler's got to go back to the locker room.
Yeah. And the King wants to hang around, but nothing doing as Goldust applies more pressure on Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay, this is Goldust's chance to just wear him down.
I don't want to digress.
That'll be the end of it.
I don't want to digress right now. You got to be wondering. 4 locker rooms in the back. Shawn Michaels in one, Psycho Sid in one, Bret Hart in one, and Stone Cold in one. 4 separate locker rooms. You got to wonder what's going on in the minds of those athletes. And all that, and more still to come here on the Survivor
Here we
Series.
go, Barry Windham tagged in. Windham now, oh, what a right hand and another one. Look at him go against Goldust. Goldust head popping back. Here we go, like Mike Tyson. Put to the bucket. Go down to the canvas.
Wyndham's wearing his lucky boots tonight.
His lucky boots.
Yep.
Okay, Boots.
And Goldust for the ride. Into a pinning combination, 2 and he got. No, that was close.
So enlighten me, JR, just how are they lucky?
Well, he's won a couple of real big matches that we'll go into later.
Look out.
We'll go into them later. Is that just because there aren't any, maybe?
Oh, they're actually a pair of Blackjack's old boots.
Uh-oh.
His
And a right
dad.
hand.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Yeah.
Look out, no, Goldust. Oh!
Oh, no.
Goldust back up on his feet. Maybe not for long now. Goldust should look to tag one of his partners.
At least Goldust is in the right corner. For what that's worth.
And look out from behind, driving a right hand into the kidney area.
Hello, Ahmed Johnson.
You know, at one time, the Stalker was a great competitor in the World Wrestling Federation, but I think he's been out in the environment too
Look
long.
out.
He's just lost it.
Here we go. The curtain call coming up. Whoa!
There we go.
Unbelievable, too. He got him.
That's the kind of thing that'll make a girl proud.
And look at this. Wildman wasting no time, entering the fray. Wildman Mark Barrow with a foot to the midsection. Oh, what a knee lift.
$1 million knee lift there. That's a good move by the wild man Mark Barrow. Found its mark.
Down to 3-on-3, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't lower your head.
Oh, and a clothesline. Quick tag, here comes Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and you know Hunter is going to take advantage of this situation.
Absolutely, as he should. That's one thing I taught all my champions, take advantage of every situation you can.
Every time we've seen Merrill and Helmsley in the ring together in this matchup, Helmsley's made a tag. First time that Helmsley showed some aggression. Of course, Merrill was hurt.
Honey, he's got lots of aggression to show. He's just waiting for the perfect moment. Why should he do the dirty work and wear himself out in the process?
Sable looking on. A wild man in trouble.
Oh, like that's going to do anything good. Her looking on, please.
And Hunter Hearst Helmsley drives the knee, glancing across the forehead. 2 in. A pretty quick count there on the part of the official.
Certainly was. Referee Jack Doan up there looking at his shoulders.
Uh-oh. Merrill driven down to the knee, right in front of Sable.
Well, it's obvious Hunter has the upper hand here. I have a pair of boots back in my locker room that needs to be polishing. Maybe I can send Sable back to do it for a couple of bucks.
There's a tag. The big man of the team comes in.
Rush with a headbutt into the rib area of wild man Mark Merrill.
Was he ever on America's Most Wanted?
I don't know. Look at the strength of the part of this big monster Hawaiian.
Very good job, Hunter. Very good job.
Speaking of Hawaiians, the magnificent Morocco is in the house.
Yes, indeed, as he was last night when he inducted Superfly Jimmy Snuka into the Hall of Fame. One! Knock it up. Oh, that'll do it, baby. And a kick out. He didn't hook the leg. Mark Merrill has many of the Shawn Michaels qualities in terms of tenacity, in terms of resilience.
Yeah, he sure does. He's a great fighting spirit. This Mark Merrill possesses. Former Golden Gloves boxing champion. Very
Forget
stable.
about it. And Goldust just laid a glove on the side of the head of Wildman. Wildman set up for the ride. Goldust, here we go, collision, yes.
There you go. He's not going to get up from that now. Forget about it. It's
cover, 1, 2. Almost a count of 3. And again, Wildman just won't quit. You have to respect somebody like that.
respect somebody like him.
Why
I don't
not?
think so. He's got horrible taste. Look outside of the ring.
Now, if Wildman had designs on you as a my goodness, instead of Sabo.
Forget about it. I don't take used merchandise, babe.
I see. Hard cover, hard count, and another kick out by the Wildman.
Great backbreaker by Crush, but Mero showing his intestinal fortitude. He will not quit. Getting the shoulder up before 3. Jake Roberts trying to get this crowd into it.
Wildman off the ropes. Uh-oh, abdominal stretch. And Jake the Snake Roberts trying to encourage the Wildman on.
Shades of Wilbur Snyder, the innovator of the abdominal stretch. Little trivia there.
What's Harvey Whippleman doing over there?
And the beautiful Sable trying to encourage the Wildman as well.
Oh, will you stop? It's not going to make any difference.
Now the referee, Harvey Whippleman, is looking right at Goldust, gain an unfair advantage. He should maybe inform his fellow referee and the hole broke.
It's not an unfair advantage. Look at him. He's forcing him back to his corner right now. He's doing exactly what a referee should do.
I'm not talking about right now. Goldust was helping. It's unfair. Mero's in a submission situation here.
And Helmsley.
No, this is definitely going to put a strain on the abdominal oblique, so he's going to give in pretty soon. I know it. I can feel it in the bones.
Helmsley driving the elbow down into the oblique. Pulling up.
Come on, Hunter, hang on.
With his left arm and driving down with his right elbow. And hanging onto the rope. Come on, Harv. Well, the official on the inside does over the hip.
Mero needs to make a tag now. Not tomorrow, not in a minute, but now.
Off the rope and over the hips. Trying to get Hunter down.
Get it together.
And Hunter can't make it. Hunter won't go down. Now Richie with a tagger comes Goldust and
a little bit more.
An inch away. Yes, I think he got him. Yes, he did. And and Goldust just clobbering the Wildman.
Now, if Wildman had a brain in that little head of his, he would have seen that.
Ow!
Man, if he did, it just got knocked out.
Mero's been isolated from his teammates. The end could very easily be at hand.
And again, no matter how good you are individually, you're going to be warned. Oh, what a maneuver by the Wildman, Mark Mero. You had to be impressed with that head scissor.
Impressed with that head scissor? No, I'm feeling for Hunter right now. He's the champion. He shouldn't be driven to take that kind of punishment.
The title's not up for grabs. Look at this. This is tag team action now. Helmsley coming off the rope. Back body drop on the Wildman. And the Wildman, while he has an opportunity, should definitely tag out. And unfortunately, it's too late.
Good job, big boy. Come on, Ref, get him out of there.
Uh-oh. Hunter hurts him.
Come on, referee, do your job. Get him out.
Keep an eye on Mero.
Wildman, Mark Mero.
Hunter.
Here he comes in. Look at this maneuver.
A Mero assault.
Yeah.
With a little assist from Jake Roberts. The Wildman has just beat the Intercontinental Champion here at the Survivor Series.
Yeah, but Crush just came in and...
Well, I'm sorry, he may have beaten him, but he still retains the Intercontinental Championship. Just remember that.
I understand that. And Crush now hammering away. Wildman still in this matchup. Drop kick, nicely done. Crush up to the outside. Wow,
that's a drop kick.
That was a drop kick.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Here comes Wildman. No! My goodness. The thud of Wildman's body coming down and... Oh no.
Goldust.
Okay, Crush, grab a hold of Sable now. Come on.
Goldust push Crush out of the way.
Give her what her mama should have given her a long time ago.
That could have been a match-saving move by Goldust, assisting Crush there.
Very good.
All right, let's take a look now. This is what Wildman did to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. What a maneuver. High-risk maneuver that really paid off for the Wildman. And then from there, watch this. He doesn't care. Oof.
Can we play that again? I like that part.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
I think Merrill's been eliminated. Or has he? Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, no, not another DDT.
Oh, I missed it. Jake the Snake
There you
Roberts.
go.
Oh, no. 1, 2. Hey, that's enough. He caught him with a hard
He
punch.
got him with a hard punch. Crush caught Jake with a hard punch. Now the rookie, Rocky Maivia, is left with 2 men on 1. 2 veterans against the rookie.
2 on 1 sounds kind of good.
All right.
Look at this. He's a newcomer. They're already chanting his name, the entire building.
But it won't be
20,000
the
people.
last time.
This man is a thoroughbred. There's no doubt about it. His roots are deep in Madison Square Garden.
And he's in trouble.
But
Speaking of
can he
roots, he
pull
can
it
use that
off
haircut.
against overwhelming odds?
Yeah.
And don't fall for this.
Oh, come on. He can't make this mistake.
If Rocky goes for this, it's a rookie move, there's no doubt.
Well, we saw Crush earlier today on Superstars in that tug of war.
Exactly.
We know he'll take a shortcut just like he did this morning.
And the injured Mark Henry is like, oh, wait a minute, 1, 2, whoa, that was so close. And look, oh, wow, look at the power. What strength. Look how Goldust comes in. Rocky's all over Goldust. Yes. Oh, yeah.
What fire, my goodness.
Come on, but it's still 2 on 1.
Wait, yeah. Come on, referee. Get Goldust out of there.
Yeah, that's a
Double
good action
team
I'd like
effort.
to see.
Rocky Maivia.
You're looking for the mismatch. You got it.
Wow.
And look at this. Over the top goes
Right
Goldust. Rocky Maivia battling the Big Crush at Big Hawaiian. What a powerhouse. Come on.
He better watch out for that hard punch.
A hard punch that
Oh,
puts
no.
you away.
It looks
That
like
was
it's
a low
coming.
blow.
That was not a hard punch.
That was a low blow.
And why is the official allowing?
I have no
This is absurd.
The officiating tonight has been totally
He better.
incompetent.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Big mistake.
Drop kick, don't flying body press. Big kick.
Now it's 1 on 1.
about that?
Can the kid do it? Can he do it against a 2-time Intercontinental Champion? Goldust has felt the hard punch. Put him away, Rock.
This young kid making his debut just beat a prominent superstar in the World Wrestling Federation. That's impressive.
Look at this. Rocky Maivia with Goldust.
Shoulder breaker.
And yeah. 1, 2. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner,
Oh, my God. I feel like my name should be Adrian.
What a way to make your debut with a big show in the Big Apple at the Survivor Series.
What a dream come true for this first third-generation WWF superstar. And how proud is Rocky Johnson and his mom? How proud are mom and dad sitting in Florida watching this on pay-per-view, JR?
They got to be loving his grandma watching in Hawaii. And I'm sure the High Chief is looking on with a big smile on his face.